Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first and only truly Pan-African Media House. This is the short training, but waiting cause and why are we doing this is because we all need to understand, say, the matter where we get when it comes to speaking to people is beyond just holding microphone like I get am for my hand now and then moving on. So make I dey welcome everybody from all over the globe wey dey here. I don see Damai, I see Olusegun and I see Michael. If una dey hear me, just wave your hand. Okay, they say they don dey hear me loud and clear. Yes, and we would also be welcoming everybody listening to us on radio and listening, watching on YouTube because this is a training that is for all of us. We are all influencer in one way or the other. I am an influencer and my name be Ajoke. Wetin me dey carry come today be say for every influencer, okay, before we go there was a test we sent out before today. If you attended it, those wey dey the class, just wave your digital hand if you attempted it. I dey wait o. If you attempted the test, Damai, shey you do am? It was a simple test, okay? So if you do the test, just put your grade in the house so that we go know who dey. You fit put your hand down, put the grade wey you get in the house. Now, most times when we do exam, for Afriland, you know, say somebody got 10, I got 9.8. Even me myself, we say na teacher. Na so e be. But actually, it was one attempt. So some people would have attempted it like 10 times to get the correct score. It is good. The test we did was to show us wetin dem dey call am, the various devices that you need. If you are on social media, you are an influencer, you want to go into broadcasting, so you need them. Their basic tools. Hey, somebody got 9/10. Yeah, you did well. That's 90%. I got 98, 100% dey. Hope say na one attempt. So I welcome everybody to this training. We will be doing it like this once in a while because what do we have to offer? Na say we be the influencer. You don see sometimes you go see some people wey dey on top social media, they just dey misbehave, dey misdress, mistalk, misyan, everything na road message dey for their matter. So you come dey wonder say wetin happen? Why are they like that? It is because the basic prerequisite for broadcasting, they lack it. Now, there is a message, there is a medium, and there's an audience. So you, at any point in time, there must be a message, there will be a medium, and there's going to be an audience. Your target audience as youth usually could be youth like you and I. And when we are done moving forward, what is the message you want to pass across? But because we do not understand, say, even if you are speaking to one person, you're already an influencer. Who is an influencer? It is somebody that can prompt somebody to do something. You can prompt somebody to take an action either for good or for bad, positive or negative. I go dey do this kind language because this is the message that is cut across the globe. So you have a content, you have an audience, then you have a medium. The medium, the language you choose to pass across the message also has a lot to do with your audience. So now I wan do something wey be say dey related, wey be say everybody from all over the globe go dey hear am. But I have an audience that I'm targeting, and that is the African audience, people wey dey speak Ngbati and Oyinbo wey no dey correct. So now, plus minus all these things, what is my medium? The medium, the language, I no fit use Oh, somebody dey, okay. I no fit use just one language to talk wey be say everybody wey dey there no fit understand. I welcome King Phoenix as if dey enter the house too. Dis are people wey be say we gather do dis thing and you see me say I be Dudu pikin dis kind time. Anytime wey you dey, you are welcome, and people lis ten ing, do not forget say in as much you are here today, the first thing is there should be a social media handle that you are representing. So now the question is, what social media handle are you promoting? So we have the YGY Yoruba Global Youth in collaboration with Dudu Spree. Then most of us, we have our personal social media pages. The moment you decide to be an influencer, everything about you is now about the content you are creating. Your dressing, your lifestyle, your personal pages. In fact, the way you dey talk, waka, and even do everything, you must represent the brand. So it's just like you are a brand launcher. So now I get people wey be say na Yoruba Global Youth dem dey represent. So now, who are your target audience in this house? They are the Yoruba youth. So definitely your content must be in line with the target audience. So it's going to be like a Miss Road. If you have a target audience who be Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo, African, make you come dey put so another person content, maybe another climb content. Now when you see all these international media houses, they do something, especially the Shinko, I like them wella, they dey do am wella. The content wey Shinko go do for Africa e dey different from the one wey dem go do for Europe, and it's quite different from the one for America. But I put it all to you that all dis con ten t they are also different from the one wey dem dey give their own children consume. It is because they understood the impact of social media. So as we are here today, let us all put all the social media handles we represent in the chat room, so that I'm going to streamline my content to address it. Now, in anything you do, we welcome Techno POP4. Please, you can put your name or your alias so that we'll be able to understand. That mine na only YGY you follow join body. You know they represent Dudu Spree to make I comot you. Okay, that one na lighter mode. Okay, you don correct am too. Yes. So as you are joining us, put the social media handle. So now you must begin to fashion yourself and see yourself as brand ambassador. The way you comport yourselves. Now, some of us, we are promoting, like in Dudu Spree, we are redefining Pan-Africanism. So now, it will actually be a slap on your face and on my face when you are now the one that is going out to just say, Africa is bad. Yes, you may talk about the badness, but you must also give solution. You can't just go there because you are an influencer. So, like I've spoken with a couple of people on the continent of Africa. The only thing they know about is Japa syndrome. My internet is a bit unstable, so please help me manage it. Those who are in the meeting room where we are having this training. So subsequent times you want to join this training, abeg find Damai for YGY. Find him so you can reach him, check the details so you can reach him, so that we will all grow together. We are all influencers in our way. There is a takeaway for all influencers. Say what you know and say the truth. So when you are on air, you want to talk, say what you understand, you can relate with, and you know that it is the truth. Now, truth to some people is just like, maybe make I just yarn. No. Or maybe something wey I hear. You must investigate what you want to say. You must be sure that wetin you wan talk, if somebody carry you in the next 100 years and ask you that, Can you defend what you have said? These are ethics. And sometimes in us using different languages, especially when we are speaking African languages and dialects, we end up mixing up some terms that do not belong to a particular language, like when we talk about the Hausa, Igbo now, there are some phrases that belongs to the Igbo, belongs to the Hausa, belongs to the Yoruba, belongs to the Efik, Ibibio. You must know the difference between the ones so that when you are influencing people, you do not end up, confusing the audience the more. As an influencer, you must be well read. Well read. In fact, two things you must do to speak: you must listen and you must be a reader. You must be a listener and you must be a reader. Many times people on Dudu Spree that here, they will tell you that in Dudu Spree we read, we research. In fact, if you see any content that we roll out, maybe we had actually been reading up about it for like 2 weeks before we roll them out. So we are not just coming on air right now to give you content and just say, okay, for talking sake, or maybe 5 minutes to the content. That's when you now say, so that is why you see some people whose social media pages do not have direction. You cannot actually say that this is what this person is doing. If there's somebody who talks something, they are just looking for crowd. They are not influencers. They are people who confuse people. To be an influencer, you must be someone who knows the truth, who speaks the truth, and abides by ethics. This ethic that is missing, you see people insulting. You can actually pass your message across without insulting. That's why I love the Oyinbo, the Britico people, British. They fit insult you without even using any abusive language. But just our African oriented people, they feel like if they do not insult you, tẹ̀sí ẹ lójú tìkabọ̀ ẹ lójú, or maybe say any rash word, they don't actually pass across message. Now, the crop of social media influencers that we are building now, we are people that research, listen, know what to say, and also act. So I'm going to take comments from people right now as we are ready to move to the next stage. As an influencer, how far have you gone? How well have you done? I'm not talking about your niche. I'm not talking about maybe like how many followers do you have. I'm talking about the content. Who are you as an influencer? You see, Ajoke, let me start with myself. Everybody raise your hand to this class. If you no talk, I go force you talk. Like, see, Ajoke, I stand for something. I am after Africa. Like, I am crazy about Africa. Like, Africa is what I eat, drink, sleep about, and I even vex for. I am after the preservation of every local language on top Afriland. So you will see that everything I do, even when people post stuff that are not too good, I end up rechanneling them back to knowing the fact that we may not be right today, but we can be right tomorrow. So I'm going to call Damai. Who are you? What niche do you influence? Like, if we say as an influencer, what do you do? What do you stand for? I don't tell you who Ajoke stand for, what I am, and how I dey do my thing. So how you dey do your own thing too? Damai, over to you. Please unmute.
Thank you very much, ma. It's a very big opportunity to be here again. In fact, I've been benefiting so much from what you've been saying, and I'm liking that. So, as an influencer, Damai, I also stand for Africa. I realized that so many lies have been told about Africa, and it's so mad because the people who told these lies, some of them are even coming out to apologize now. And the fact is, the deed has been done. But most people don't even know the truth about Africa. And that makes me even more angry. The lie has been so embedded in us, in our thoughts, in our ways that we are almost unable to remove it. Some people are not even aware that those things were lies. And number one, so that one, I'm an influencer because I speak for Africa. I want to change people's perspective about Africa. I want people to know that blacks, any black people, that we are not who they say we are. We are better than that. Then also I'm an influencer. What I also speak for, I speak on religion because I'm despised. I said despised, sorry. I am dismayed by the level of atrocities they commit with religion. I am disgusted with the way they lie in the name of religion, with the way they bamboozle people, with the way they do things, puts people down, puts strange thoughts in the head of people, make people feel that without religion, you can't be moral, you can't be righteous, you can't do the right thing. Make people feel that only fear is our only motivation, fear and a reward in the afterlife. You don't need that reward to be a good person. So, and many other things that are wrong in religion. So that is another thing. So that is one thing. And yeah, spirituality, African
Thank you, brother.
spirituality.
Yeah,
In that
thank you
aspect,
so much.
I'll call myself an influencer.
Yeah, yeah. So now moving to the next person, I see Olusegun. Who are you? So quickly, 1 minute, please. We will be wrapping up. 1 hour. We will not be wasting our time.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah, when it comes to an influencer, I am Kolade Oluwasegun by name. And one thing I can see about that is like I want to influence life positively, not negatively. We can influence life negatively and we can influence positively. So what am I trying to bring from this is that what I wish to be or who I am is that I want to affect life positively. I want to make sure that in everything I do, let me be someone that at least, even if you are having a burden in your heart or you discover there is a particular area you are having difficulties in life, when I come in contact with you, I want to make sure I find solution to that problem you're carrying. So that is the way I can look at, the way I can define influencer on my own
Okay,
side.
great
Thank you
one,
very
great one. So now we have seen somebody who is mad about the way they bring Africa down. We have seen another person. Okay, same person want to redefine this religion concept, like this afterlife. I have to be good because say make I make heaven, that kind kolo mentality. Okay, now Olusegun is an influencer who wants to be like the first point of call when you are down. So these people will be say, if your guy do you bad, like call Olusegun to help you, like counseling. So it's okay. Yeah, we are moving. So this egbon don comot. Okay, Phoenix, King Phoenix, 1 minute because we will soon wrap up. We no dey waste time for here. King Phoenix, please, I can't hear you. Maybe it's my network or yours. King Phoenix, are you there? Okay, while we are waiting for King Phoenix, okay, sorry about that. While we are waiting, King Phoenix, I guess is having issue with the sound, or am I? Okay. When you have fixed it, King Phoenix, let us know. So I'm going to mute you. So POP, Techno, POP04. Who do you see yourself as before we move to the next phase? Hello? Okay.
Good evening,
Okay, welcome. Oh yeah, Sorrow.
thank you very much. So pleased to join today's Zoom meeting. Um, I'm an influencer. By becoming an influencer, I want to become an influencer uh to so I can become a role model and to impact to impact to impact people's life positively.
Okay, so now we are all on the course to doing one thing. We have identified problems that we want to find solutions to. So as we are all here, you should begin to think of your target audience. So now, as an influencer, who are your target audience? I'm going to start with myself. Ajokeade, my target audience, they are people who speak indigenous languages and encouraging them to speak it. So now, I'm going to move to everybody, raise your hand so that we know your target audience. This is a training that, because I was trained in what is called experiential learning. Americans use it a lot. Experiential learning is just, you must walk as you talk, not just talk and move on. So right now, who are your target audience as we are moving on? I'm going to start with Lawal Mariam. Who are your target audience? You have your influencing niche. Then who are the audience that you are targeting? Lawal Mariam, you're welcome.
Yeah, yeah. Good evening, everyone. Yeah, my name is Lawal Mariam. My target audience are teenagers. To enable them, be a role model, to be a role model, and to train them to know the good thing. Anyhow,
Èdè Yorùbá
anyway,
náà
my
òyìnbó ń ṣe èdè bàbá mi jàre.
yeah, it's not the matter of it's not the matter of I didn't prepare for it. I'm just hearing it for the first time. So no problem. There's no way, no how. I'm a job. So role model mi ni pé láti lè àwọn teenagers, ọmọ kéékèèké láti lè train wọn, then to become somebody in life, to detect themselves. That's my own quota.
Great one there, great one. Okay, let's move to, so now Techno POP4, who are your target audience? I guess Techno POP4 is not there yet. Okay, you are here. So let's know your target audience.
My target audience as an influencer are youth and teens like me. That is to affect their lives positively as an influencer, to affect their lives positively and to enable them to discover their talents and who they are and to make them achieve their ambition and what they want to become.
So sorry about that. Those on the Zoom I muted. Okay, now we have somebody who is working with the teenagers, another person who wants to reach out to teenagers like himself and the audience. are also youth. So King Phoenix, who are your target audience? Do you have a different niche? Daman, do you have a different niche or niche? Biology no be my Oyinbo language. Then Olusegun Kolade, who are your target audience? Let's take it in quick succession like that. Oh yeah, target audience, please.
Okay, ma. This is King Phoenix speaking with the mind's phone. I think my network is not okay. My target audience is actually everyone, especially Africans. Yeah, my target audience. I wish to educate them, influence them about Africa, our religion, our culture, our tradition. I want to let them know the real truth about Africa because now we've had so many lies about Africa, so many lies about our religion. They've badmouthed our religion, told many lies about it. So I want to educate them on the real path, on the right path. That is my own mission. That is what I wish to do. That is the way I want to influence my own audience, and they are my audience, the whole world, especially Africans. Thank you very much, man.
Great one there. So that's a traditional worship anyways. So welcome on board. So let's go to Olusegun. Who are your target audience, please?
All right, thank you very much. As far as I'm concerned, my target audience, well, those people I like to influence. Let me say people around me who are very close to me, who I'm used to, who I can see day in, day out. And people I can see that, okay, like they need my help. Prevention one way or the other. I do something. I used to look at people's countenance, look at the way you feel. So when I discover someone is not feeling, not looking good, maybe in the way you sit down or the way at times you just look at the people's feelings and you just discover that this person is not feeling okay. Like something is bothering this person. You are a kind of person that read minds. So you know what is wrong with this person. So those are the people I normally approach. Then try to know what is the problem. Then how can we find a solution? At times, so many people think it's the monetary aspect that you can get solution to problems. But it's not in monetary aspect, not in financial aspect alone. At times, what to say to calm that person down is enough to like at least help the dying soul. At least that can still bring life to a dying person. So that is what I see, and those are my target audience. If I want to like see how I can influence you positively, then prevention. If there's anyone I see that okay, you are less privileged, you need my help in one way or the other, I can render it. I have the capacity. So in that area of advice too, I can also come up and be.
Great one there, great one. I'm beginning to enjoy this. I don't know if you are enjoying it like I am because I can't dey see say bebe ṣì ń lọ and we get am plenty wella no be score score na correct one. Dama, your target audience please.
Thank you very much. Yes, my target audience is also Africans, majorly my own race, the Yoruba people. I like speaking to Yoruba people first. I also have the intention of exposing them to the truth, of bringing them to that light, of letting them know that no, we can be better. We're good and we can be better. We can attain our highest form of greatness. So that is
Great
my
one
target
there,
audience. So
great one.
Africans to
Okay,
also make them
okay. To also make them what?
yeah, to also make them rise, rise beyond I I can't hear you now, it's breaking. Rise beyond the mediocrity they've associated them with. So that is it. Thank you very much.
Good. Yes, this is a training wey be say we dey take ourselves from where we used to be to where we are going to. There's somebody whose target audience I've been intoxicated about, and that is this man. When he began, I know his story. There was a day somebody called me and said, Ajoke, please, we don't want that guy to be anchoring that show again. I say, Kí ló dé? You see, he does not speak. I say, he will grow. And today I am glad because I can tell you that now my product. Oh yeah, Holy Michael, who are your target audience? Ẹ̀gbọ́n Michael, how far now? Are you still there? Abeg one be
Yes, no, I mean two, ma. Sorry, what do you want me to say? Sorry, my network was not good here, but I can see. I think you can hear me clearly now, ma.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, à ń gbọ́ yín and it's not your network. Maybe it's MTN or Glo or Etisalat.
Yeah.
Any network that they use
So-
for that on that side. Okay, what we are saying is, who are your target audience? And I was bugging you that when you began, some people call me and say, make you know they do show again.
Thank you so much, ma, for the having the faith in me that I can do it. When I started the program, I know when I started the program, YGY program, then I didn't know anything about it, but I just started it anyhow. Well, today I'm still trying, I'm still learning from you anyway. Anyway, my target is, to liberate my people, to break the shank of slavery from them, to open their eyes to many things, like my Yoruba people, my Yoruba race. That's my own target, to let them know our culture and our heritage. We present you are forgetting. I can see many of these you present you, they've already forget most of our heritage, our culture, our things, the way they do things in olden days. So my own target is that to let them know the reality about we Africa, who we are. All these colonial masters have already come in, tell them different story about our culture, that our culture is not good, our culture is bad. So my own target is that to liberate my people, to let them know more about my culture, to let them know who they are, their identity, and to embrace our culture, and to let the world to know that we Black, we Yorubas, we are the giants of the Africa, we are the giant of the world. Without Yoruba, there's no world. So that's my own target. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Wow, great one there, great one, great one. So now we have who we are, we have our target, and we have our target audience. Now, the medium of communication, I have seen somebody now that his own medium of communication may not be the social media. The social media may just be a platform where he would showcase what he's doing, and that is Olusegun, who likes to do things within his locality. So Olusegun, taking the step forward today, you may begin to think of how to affect your immediate environment. Somebody like you will be good enough to set up a counseling center. I don't know, I'm just saying my own. So check out yourself. So now when we have identified the content who we are and who we want to reach, let us streamline. You need to streamline. Either you want to reach the youth, the women, the young adults, the teenagers. You see, it is very, very difficult. It might be difficult to target everybody and reach them at the same time. You might actually reach everybody, but you must have the core. Maybe it's women. Like I have this girl who is in the northern part of Nigeria whose target is women. She does some other content that men may hear from, gain from, but you would see that the main cross in tó ń ṣe gangan wetin she dey focus on na women. So you yourself, you should begin to check out yourself. Like somebody wants to go into counseling, are you counseling young men? If you have issue with sexual promiscuity, I would not advise you to start counseling young women or ladies, because it's going to, that burden, that your besetting sin will end up spoiling your goal. So you need to avoid that. And that one will take us to knowing your shortcomings. We are not all good, but we are not all bad. So as we are stepping on today, you want to know your own shortcomings and how to reach out. You should always reach out. You have done well today by stepping out to attend this training. I know that we have learned one thing or the other. So as we dey wrap up, because we go do test, just ajoke. So the test, before I roll it in, let us take this moment to think. And as I'm talking, dey think o. Wrap up everything you have learned in 30 seconds. So if you wan take the lead, let us raise our hands. Internet issue. If you still dey hear me, abeg, hold do am together like that. Who's going to take the lead? Everything you have learned. I'm going to start with Damai. After Damai, Olusegun. After Olusegun, POP. Know your number. After, no, Damai number 1, then Olusegun number 2, POP number 3, Lawal Mariam number 4, Michael number 5. Oya, go that way. If you miss your number, you will not get the score. Oya.
Thank you very much. I am Damai.
Hey, Joe, please, what
now-
are we discussing about? Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, you see, I like my African school members. Now, when the exam come, they will sit tight. We are talking about everything you have learned in this short training. Oh yeah, Damai, over to you, please.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much. Yes, Damai in the building. All right, so today's lesson, I've learned a lot. Starting with the reason why you are speaking. You know, why you talk, the motivation, what is behind you, the kind of feeling you feel, why you want to talk, why you want to influence people. Then number 2, going to the niche you want to influence. Because after having something to say, then the people you want to say it to. So I've learned a lot. And then the passion you have to put behind what you do, with what you do and everything. So I don't want to take too much time, but I've learned a lot, and it's making me even feel more conscious. I'm beginning to feel more conscious of what I'm doing. I'm not just doing it, sha. That means I know there's a niche, there's something to follow, there's a lay down guide, and I'm willing to even learn more so that I can be better. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Can I speak? Hello, can I go ahead,
You
please?
got the floor, please. You got the floor, please.
All right, thank you very much. Now, with this today's lesson, I've learned so much. You know, to be an influencer. The first thing I learned is that one himself must be someone who can encourage others, someone who can influence, who have the habit to influence others, but to the positive side, not to the negative side. So, as for me, I should be a problem solver, not the one that will add more to the problem. Whenever people see me, they should see a solution to problem, not seeing problem itself. So, and I also learned that in everything in life, being an influencer, or let me say you are a trainer, you are still learning. So in life, I still believe I'm still learning. So in whatever I do, I am still learning. So I still want to keep on learning. And from there, you gain more knowledge, more wisdom towards what you want to do. And so you will not be farming. In some areas, you will not be farming one thing. So thank you very
much. Next person, please.
Thank you very much, ma. On today's program, I have learned a lot. That is, and as an influencer, you need to know your targets or your target audience, that is those you want to influence, whether teens, youth, men, women, or other people, or your relatives, or those that are living around you. You need to know your target audience and your target, and even your mode or means of communication. So how you communicate them. So as an influencer, I want to add impact to people's lives positively.
Thank you.
Thank
Next,
you.
please. Next, please. Una wan go dey do test. Abeg answer question direct. That link is the link of the test we'll be using to wrap up. So some people have gone to do test. Abeg Ijare, my people. Who is the next person before I deduct your mark? Oh?
Who is number 4? Am I number 4 or number 5?
Mariam.
You are number 4.
Number
Should
4.
I pick it up? Mommy Marian, number 4, talk. I think our network is not good. Let me just pick it up from there. What I learned from today's training, I learned to be, truthful. You are influencing people. Let them know that this is who you are. You don't need to lie for them that, okay, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this. No, you have to be who you are. Let them know who you are. Not that you just come online, you are influencing people, tell them that you are this, and within you, you are not like that. So that's what I learned from today's training. And I learned that when you are influencing people to know your targets, who do you want to influence? Like maybe your own main people. Who do you want to influence? What did they want? What was the message you want to pass on them to know about? And you yourself have to do some little research about the topic and some other things you want to teach them to let them know that, okay, these guys is a little bit, let's say, know more about what he's talking about.
Thank
So
you.
that's it. Thank you so much.
Lawa Mariam, over to you. Now everybody will talk. If you're 100 students, my eyes catch everybody. Lawa Mariam, are you here? Okay, I guess we are having issue with connectivity, internet. Oh yeah, 2 seconds. Let us do the test and send the response to Ajokeade. It's a Google Live worksheet. So the live worksheet, you can do it online. So these are hardwares and softwares that you would need in doing social media job. You need it. You need to know, like the research, you need the internet. I will not teach anybody. So let's go solve it and submit within the next 15 minutes. So with that, we're going to be wrapping up. Yes, 1 hour will not waste time. No more, no less. If you enjoyed today's training and you want us to have 2.0, please raise your hand so that we'll work more on 2.0. Hello, ṣé ń gbọ́ mi? Àwọn èèyàn ti lọ ṣe test. Ṣé ká ṣe 2.0 or ká má ṣe? Ẹ nawọ́ sókè tẹ́ bá fẹ́ ká ṣe as we are wrapping up. Okay. Many thanks to everybody for joining us. This is Dudu Spree, the first and only truly Pan-African media house. Don't get it mixed up. We are on course to rebranding African entertainment, redefining Pan-Africanism, and letting the whole world know that we are the true son of the soil. Benny, the donation continues. And if you are just joining us, you did not miss so much. You can still join us later on for the 2.0. But before you go, what can you do for us? We are glad you are here. And these are the things you can do for us. Share this content with somebody. Listen to us. That means you download the radio. Go to the Google Play Store or the Apple Store, Dudu Spree Radio is there. And if you check the description of this video, those watching on YouTube, you would see the links there. Apart from that, support us with donations. Go to PayPal, that on our website www.duduspree.com. You will see the donate button on the website. It will take you to the PayPal account of Dudu Spree. Then you can also donate on Opon. If you have the application called Opon, you can also listen to Dudu Spree Radio on Opon live. So please donate. If you donate, you will see indicate that it is for Dudu Spree. And apart from that, YGY Global Transformation Limited can also help us process the Naira payment. 071 4456 525 071 4456 525, and it is Guaranteed Trust Bank. So everything you do, send the email, the receipt to duduspreeofficial@gmail.com, so that we'll be able to keep track record and also be accountable. Apart from that, you want to sponsor, donate, place adverts from just as low as $5, less than 3,000 Naira. Please call us, SMS, or even send us a WhatsApp chat, +1 212 256 9117, +1 212 256 9117, or +1 253 948 0573, +1 253 948 0573. Dudu Spree, we are on course to rebranding African entertainment. Many thanks to everybody. And I say with this, they said that we should drop the link on WhatsApp. Yes, please reach out to Damai. Damai is a class captain and is the convener of this meeting. I am just a facilitator. Many thanks to everybody who's joined us. Don't come late when the 2.0 comes up. Damai will be sending the forms to everybody for you to. So somebody wants an extra minute, right? Yeah, Damai, give them the form and they must submit before 30 minutes. So 30 minutes, you can even use about 2 minutes to finish. Thank you so much. I'll say, have a wonderful day. I love you. Ẹ ṣé o, ó dàbọ̀, ire o.